Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast. I'm Raj.
I'm Mick.
What's going on, man?
Bro, every week, bro. What's up, man? Tongue-tied, yeah?
You know what? So we thought baby was tongue-tied.
Yeah.
And then this lady came over to like do an assessment and stuff. And then she did like this, like she gave her a massage on her neck and her back. And she was like, oh, she's really tight and tense.
Yeah.
I don't know if it worked because, I mean, afterwards she seemed to get better because she, at one point, she started rejecting the bottle.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't drink from the bottle.
Yeah.
But then after that, something changed. So,
fair.
But apparently people are tongue-tied like for their whole life.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. So someone might be tongue-tied as a child, as a baby, and it doesn't get resolved, right? Because obviously, you know, the remedy for it, right, is they cut the tip. They cut like the no, it's not the tip, it's the part that joins the base of the mouth to the tongue.
Fair.
It's the frenulum for anyone who wants to like deep dive into it. Anyway, so they cut that, and so that then it obviously it reattaches, and when it reattaches, there's more space, so the tongue can move all the way to the roof of the mouth.
Right.
Anyway, so she was giving us all of this like description and stuff, but she was like, I'm tongue-tied. The lady who was telling us about this was tongue-tied herself, so she was like, you know, it's not going to be the end of the world if you don't do something about it, but you should obviously investigate all different options.
Yeah.
But basically, if you were to go ahead and do that procedure, she would literally do it there and then in your house.
Oh, wow.
Like, like you don't have to go in for a surgery or anything. Like, they do it at your house.
I can't believe they do it at the house. I was like, okay, cool. That's all right then, isn't it?
Yeah.
But luckily, good. But she's all right, yeah? She doesn't need it, so she's good.
Yeah, we did. That seemed like a very invasive option, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we just decided not to do it.
Do you know what? I've got a feeling when people have kids, they think their kid has got everything under the sun, bro. You know what? You just anticipate that you have it.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. So we're just like...
It's like this fear, innit, of it being a new parent, innit? You just want to make sure you want to rule out everything.
Yeah.
Or if there is anything, catch it.
Yeah. So we did not... She is not... Well, according to the lady, she is tongue-tied. Not tongue-tied. She said there's a tongue function issue. But what that actually means, I don't know.
I mean, and also... You know, she's like 9-10 weeks old. How many old weeks is she now?
When they came and did that, she was 3.5 months, I think.
Okay, fair. And how is she now?
She's 4 months.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Wait. When they did that, she was 3 months, and now she's 4 months.
Well, wait until when she starts to talk, right? Then you definitely know that it's going out tongue-tied, man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's sick. No, that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, at least, you know, they you got that assessed as well, innit? And it's to be on the safe side.
To get everything assessed now, man.
Yeah, man. Everything. But what's going on your side? Anything interesting?
I'm counting down to the end of the year, bruv. Yeah. If I'm completely honest with you,
yeah,
I'm done, bruv.
Yeah,
it's November, still the beginning of November, but I'm like ready for this year to end, man.
Yeah.
In terms of just kind of like having a break, because I've only got like 3 or 4 weeks of work left. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to taking some time out in December.
Crawling, innit? Crawling to the end of the year, man. Literally.
Why is it like that every year? Why? Is it because you, in your mind, you build it up and you know, no matter how much time you have left, you're always going to feel the last few weeks are going to stretch out the longest?
I personally think could be burnout because, you know, first quarter, second quarter, you know, you give everything of every year. First 2 quarters every year, you give everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not chasing anything, chasing shadows towards the latter part of the year. But in doing that, like when it comes to the end of the year, you take your foot off the gas because, you know, most people have achieved everything, you know, they may have wanted to, or people are keeping their foot on the gas at the moment because they're in line to achieve it. Yeah. But the ones that, do you know what though? The ones who are in line to achieve it right at the end of the year, on course, that's the way. That's where to be. You know why? Because the fire never burns out, right? Whereas if you've missed any achievements or anything like that, then you're already chasing and you're like, oh, forget it. I'll just, you know what I mean? It's easy to throw in the towel. Or if you already smashed the year already within the first 2 quarters or first 3 quarters, then you're like, oh, do you know what? It's okay to become a bit complacent, etc. And I feel that's where I'm at right now, complacency, because
you smashed it. You smashed it by April.
Yeah, no, I wish I did. Do you know what the thing is? I became complacent towards October, and now it's like, oh, it's all catching up. So I'm gonna have to put my foot on the gas again, isn't it? And I'm not just talking about. I'm not talking about work either. I'm just talking about
everything,
isn't it? Everything. It's this is the way it is, isn't it? Complacency is never good, man. And you know it as well. You know all this, but you still let it creep in. And once you let it creep in, that's it, man. Gotta find a way to go again.
You're human, man.
Exactly.
You gotta you need to regroup and re-energize somehow. Are you taking time off, like towards the end of the year? Are you taking a chunk of time off, or are you just gonna use this? Because we get 2 days, right, this year.
We get 2 days. Yeah, exactly. I think so we get our place has given us an extra 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Free of charge, because obviously they're buttering us up to come back to the office next first quarter of next year. Right? There's always, there's never a give. Yeah, there's always a give and take. Yeah,
There's no way, bro.
It's that saying, man. You know what? If someone asks you for something, make sure you get what you need in return as well. Yeah. So this is what it is. And then I'm taking some time off, man. Towards the end of the year, but that it's not. I think, what is it, like middle of December? Just before Christmas, and then all the way to next year, like everyone does pretty much. But yeah, man, it's just I don't know, it feels like it's so far away, but it's not, man. People were putting up Christmas decorations.
It's true. Is it too early for you guys to do it, or do you do it after Diwali, or do you do it like as soon as December hits?
We normally do it at the start of December. Last week, do you know what though? I think last week of November is nice to do it because you just beat a bit of a rush as well, isn't it? Yeah, well, you'd like to think that, but need to get that done. That's the next thing, isn't it, on the list, isn't it? Diwali celebrations and decorations come and go within a whimper, bro. Yeah, in and out. It's a quick switch, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you going to get a real tree?
Do you know what? We have been doing that for the last few years, and normally I just do it because I think it's easier than getting the old dusty tree out of the loft and you know what I mean, and putting it together. Yeah. This year I was leaning towards a fake tree because I realized, bro, when you have to bring that tree in and out, yeah, it makes a mess everywhere. Yeah,
the needles,
yeah, literally makes a mess, man. So, but then again, it's like, your kids. We started buying real trees as soon as we had kids. So I feel that we shouldn't have done that, to be fair, because they're not old enough to remember they used to have a real tree. Now they are, but now I'm looking to stop. So no. I think we'll get a real tree. I think we'll get a real tree, just for so they can experience having a real tree a few years, and then we're gonna go switch to a fake one, man. Because it's costly. 2, it just makes a mess everywhere, man. Car everywhere, and then it sits outside the front, innit? Because the council pick it up, but they pick it up whenever they want. Within they pick it up like February, March, yeah, Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, like it depends. Like sometimes they're very prompt with it because they have a little window of when you should have it outside. But yeah, man. And also, I'm a bit apprehensive now about bringing plants and certain things into the house, because do you know you can get tree termites? Like Christmas tree if you buy a rubbish Christmas tree from a rubbish place, like the ones that are, people are selling trees just in random places, not like
a car park
or on the motorway or something. In America, there's a reason why they're not as dear as because they have shit crawling in them.
So you get termites from them?
Yeah. So one of my friends, last year, he was messaging me saying, "Oh man, I wish I got a tree from the garden centre." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Look, man," and you could see these little bugs, they look like little bed bugs crawling up and down the trunk of the tree in the house. And he goes, "The worst thing is," he goes, "I don't know where they've gone, but they're crawling over my kids." I was like, "Oh shit, yeah."
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, man. So,
Okay, so no fake trees then. So you're gonna actually you've decided to get a real tree.
yes. What about you, man?
I don't think we're gonna have a chance, man. We're gonna go to America.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a hot Christmas. No, it's not. It's cold.
Well, not really. It's quite. They were in Central Valley, so it's not in California. So it's not actually the heat that you think of. So it will be pretty cold, but they'll have a Christmas tree up.
That's good.
I don't think it's a real one. I think they're going to get one of those artificial ones.
Do you know what the thing is? I think the ones I don't know why we're talking about trees, bro. Yeah, but I'm going to make a last statement. The artificial trees you get in America, yeah, the artificial trees you get in America look real.
What? How?
I don't know, man. I had one from B&Q, man. That thing looked bloody weird. It had numbers.
Oh, those are the saddest trees, bro. The sad, like
number one.
We've got one of them. We've got like a skinny one, right?
Yeah.
It looks so upset.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas
it looks like it's Mimar, bro.
Whereas the ones that you get in America, yeah, they just
full fat,
full, bro. Yeah.
Oh my god, man. Yeah.
So
yeah, no, I think we won't be having any decorations yet, but the clothing has started. Baby has started to be dressed in my first Christmas shoes and grows and all the rest of it. So
nice.
It's Guggen's favorite time of the year, man.
Nice. Well,
so I think we're already getting into the, and because in America you start Christmas decorations after Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
But here, obviously, because we're not celebrating Thanksgiving, Christmas celebrations and all of that has started already. So yeah, that's where we're going with it.
Nice, man. Nice. Now, do you feel like it's because you're married and you got kids now? Yeah, you've automatically been enrolled into the club of presents and things like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Automatically, bruv. Automatically. Like Guggen was saying, we need to figure out presents and make sure that we have everyone's gifts and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And it's a whole new it's like a new club that I've joined, man.
Yeah.
There's a membership fee. There's gives and gets.
And it's like a free transfer straight into the club, isn't it?
Yeah.
No trial needed.
No trial, bro. No trial needed. There's a subscription fee.
Yeah. There's a subscription fee, man. There's definitely a subscription fee. And there's a lot of brain power as well to think.
And admin, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we have that going on. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to the holiday season.
Yeah.
It's nice. I think everyone starts to wind down this time of year, but I feel like it becomes later and later these days.
Yeah, it does.
With everything going on at work and stuff.
It does, man. Those 2 weeks though, if you get if that week or 2 weeks or whatever it is, man, it is nice, man. Movies, food. Yeah, man. Can't wait. But yeah, that's what's been going on, man. That's what the talk is in the house at the moment. Christmas stuff, man, and what the kids want for Christmas, bro.
Do they tell you what they want?
No.
Do you give them something?
Yes. So it's weird. Like now, it's like these are last few years. It's like now because my oldest understands it. My youngest has understood it much earlier than my oldest did, obviously, because of the oldest. So they're not making lists, but if you ask them, it's like they know at the top of their head what they want. I mean, my kids asked for some weird stuff, man. Like my daughter,
like what?
My oldest for her birthday, this year asked for a laminator. I mean,
what?
Yeah, she asked for a laminator. Yeah, so she's there making bookmarks and things for everyone. So she's very crafts in it from a craft. She likes doing crafts and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, she's. I mean, it's cool, isn't it? It doesn't cost much to buy a laminator, isn't it?
It's true, bruv. And you will use that yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what do you know what I think? I haven't fully seen what they want. To be fair, they haven't really made a list. So I said, instead of verbally telling me, it's like they think that they can verbally tell me, and it's all up here. It's done.
Yeah,
done deal. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they pick. But you know what though, every year it's like the presents will start to slowly get more and more expensive as the years go on, as school goes, you know what I mean, innit? As school goes
Yeah.
on, right, and they see what their friends are getting, yeah, and that's what it was like for us, I think, you know. But obviously, it was like, nah, I am not buying you that, man.
No, bro.
Well,
Do they still believe in Santa?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's still the Santa. So Santa's giving the presents,
Well,
not you.
they
You're sending word to Santa
yeah.
about like what they want. Is that how
Yeah.
how do you communicate that? Like, what's the
Well,
situation?
Santa was pretty prominent, bruv, until you, bruv, yeah? Until you dressed up as Santa that one year, yeah? And then my kid was like, my oldest was like, that's not even Santa over there. That's not Santa. That's Raj Kaka. I was like, what are you talking about? No, man, that's Santa. He was like, okay, then where's Gagan Kaki's husband then? Where is he? Yeah? I was like, man's in the North Pole, innit?
You know what it was? You know what gave it away?
Fox, bruv.
My socks, bruv.
Yeah.
Because she saw the socks that I had,
Yeah.
and then I didn't change them when I dressed up as Santa, and it was done, bruv.
Yeah.
So if I'm ever to do that again, I will not make the same mistake.
Damn. Yeah, exactly. No, man, it's all good.
But
They still believe in it, and they still believe in Santa. And there's cool little apps now, isn't it? So when you leave out the milk and the cookies, you can have this app where it looks as if, you know, Rudolph is in your house eating.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, the thing this year is Santa's left his wallet. Have you seen that?
Oh no, I haven't seen that. No.
That's this new thing that's on, like, I've seen it on social media. So apparently that's the craze this year. So what they're gonna have is you tell your kids, oh, Santa left his wallet, and there's inside his wallet he's got like a Santa driving license, like a sleigh driving license and stuff.
Oh,
It looks pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's just to kind of help prove to your kids that he does exist, and he can also be a bit forgetful, just like mom and dad. Or careless, bruv. Everyone makes mistakes, even Santa, bro. But you know what? The kid might be like, "So wait, does that mean that he might have given me the wrong person's present?"
But do you know what? Kids would ask that kind of question. That's exactly what they'd ask.
Yeah, because they know, innit? They're automatically trying to make associations with things.
100%.
Okay, so Santa is the thing, and so what do you start getting, like, telling them to make their lists of what they want now, or is it something that's just like an ad hoc thing?
Nah, we tell them now. Now's the time to start talking about it now, because otherwise, you know what? When you're looking for stuff in December, there's no chance, man. You know, every parent has got the same mindset, right? And they're trying to get whatever they need to sorted for their kid. And I think also it's like there's this expectation now, you know, and parents, but it's not the kids who are building that expectation, it's the parents. Because if you think about where we are now, it's like we are trying to do every our world revolves around them. I'm not saying our parents' world didn't revolve around us, but they had a bit more, you know, they had a few more challenges, obviously financially, etc. You know, trying to get themselves off the ground, and, you know, does that make sense? So there wasn't much time to really put emphasis on Christmas, if that makes sense. It was, you probably get that one day, they probably sit at home for that 1 or 2, those 2 days basically, and then they're back on it. You know, there was days my dad opened up on Christmas Day for a bit, you know, for a little while, or even on Boxing Day for a bit. Yeah. So for us, it's like, we don't have that. We have, you know, jobs in companies where, you know, we're going to have that time off, so we're going to spend all that time with them. But also, we're going to put so much emphasis, like, their parents are always for their kids now, in the sense that, oh, I want them to experience this, oh, I want them to have this. You know, you want to give them everything that you probably didn't have, right? It's that same old way, isn't it? So, and that builds that expectation for kids as well, whereas it's like, oh, I can have whatever I want, you know, mommy, daddy will get it for me. It's not a right one, but as in, at the same time, it's like they're kids, isn't it? You fall back on the fact that they're kids, and how, you know, you want them to experience this in their childhood. But yeah, man, that's why we get them to make the list now, and but within reason. Yeah, it's not like you have.
So is it like a blanket policy? You can get whatever you want?
No. As in, within reason. Yeah, but at this age, everything is reasonable that they're asking for. I mean, they
Okay.
might ask for pajamas. One of them, or slippers.
Well, they're asking for some like reasonable things, man.
Yeah.
Like not like a pony or anything like that.
Nah, bro, ain't no pony coming.
No.
Unless my wife makes me dress up as one. And
Make sure you wear the right socks if you do that, bro. Yeah, don't do what I did. Don't make that mistake.
but I have to find some.
They'll be no, man. This is daddy.
I have to find some pony feet.
Pony feet. Yeah.
Paws or whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, everything is reasonable. Up at this stage, I've not seen anything unreasonable. I don't know. I just haven't. Yeah. I think if sometimes I feel we are pushing that unreasonable thing onto them because you're like, oh, is this all you want? And you feel as a parent,
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
you feel if your kid gives you a list, yeah, and it says, oh, I want some socks, I want pajamas, I want and I want a hat or a book or whatever, you're gonna think to yourself, oh, like when they go in and look, this is how society works, right? They'll go in, ask their friends, or someone will ask them, a parent of a friend or someone, or you might ask them, what did you get for Christmas? Yeah,
Laminator.
And she says laminator, paper, a book, a pencil, and you're like, Mick, man, fucking hell, man, loosen up the purse strings, bro. This is your child. So I don't know if we're doing it for our kids' happiness or to save face, in front of everyone else.
Wait, you'll be like, you buy that and then you buy something outrageous on top of it. Be like, oh, this is your
Exactly. Do you know what though? I'll tell you what. You know what? It's a godsend having siblings around Christmas, yeah. Especially when they don't have kids as well, yeah. Because they don't have kids. They treat my kids like their kids at the end of the day. They always have, yeah, and they will probably always will. And then we're going to reciprocate that when they have kids, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's put it this way, yeah. My sister-in-law, my sister, and my brother-in-law, they always, these are the only two nieces they have, so they go all out, So last year, one of them bought them I think they bought them a Switch, yeah, a Nintendo Switch.
Okay. That sounds like more of a Christmas present.
It is more of a Christmas present, right? And then my brother-in-law always...
not judging, bro. I'm not judging the lamination situation.
Bro, that's what she wants. That's what she gets, isn't it? Yeah,
that's true. I would be like live.
Exactly, live.
I'm gonna buy a Switch for myself then.
You know what? That's the thing. When the Switch comes through, you're like, live. I'm gonna get a piece of that too. I'm gonna get because they're not old enough to understand what it is for a bit. The only thing is, I don't have the commodity of time to play with it. And then my brother-in-law bought some. He always buys like educational toys, like STEM kind of learning.
Oh, okay.
Like coding bots and all that kind of stuff, which is great because they love that. And my sister will buy certain things as well for him. So, and the thing is, the research that siblings do for their nieces and nephews, because they're so invested in them that they'll do some meticulous research, and every year they've always bought something which I thought is really good, for their educational kind of side, but also their mind, and also it fills a void in terms of they think they're getting a game of some sort. And I'm thinking, I don't even have that meticulous kind of research because I'm relying on them to tell me what they want, and obviously they're only going to want whatever is within their grasp of knowledge, right? That they've seen. You know what? It's those channels. Those kids channels.
Oh yeah, bro. So, they're already starting now. They must be starting all of their Christmas.
It's all year round, right? So I don't know. You must have watched Nickelodeon, all those kind of things back in the day, or Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
And every advert was obviously aimed at kids, targeted at kids, right? And but this is why Netflix is amazing. You know why? Because there's no adverts.
There's no adverts.
Yeah. So they're not brainwashed with anything else. Okay, fair enough, watching cartoons and things like that, right? But there's no adverts. So it's like, actually, you should invest in Netflix. You know why? Because you're saving yourself peas, bro. Because you're not having your kid say to you every 5 minutes, I want that dollhouse. I want that
car. So it's actually... You save money by getting Netflix.
Yeah, get Netflix.
Because you're...
Yeah. Every parent, get Netflix.
Shout out to Netflix.
Shout out to Netflix.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. But I think you're right, man. I think you're right. I think there's definitely all of that marketing starts, and that's that because they know that kids are going to be doing that, right? The kids are going to now start to be asking. At what age did that shift? Because up until a certain point, you were obviously deciding what to get them, but then at some point, you started asking them what they want. What age did that change
I'd
happen?
say between 4 and 5. I think between at some point between 4 and 5, it must have changed for my younger my older. Sorry, my
Mm,
younger just follows suit, right? And she understands
okay.
it. The youngest always understand things quicker because of
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
eldest because they're just in that environment. But also it comes from us as well, right? Because you're asking them, oh, what do you want? What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? So then they're like, oh, okay. So now it's like the emphasis on presents. So that's now they ask. But again, I think it's we create as parents, we create the need for those extravagant, gestures.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we're
yeah.
asking them for presents, and at the start, they're very humble presents that they're asking for, but we want to go above and beyond, and then
Mm.
that sets the tone for what I mean, in it for, and there's nothing wrong with it, man. At the end of the day, we live once, and yeah, it could have a detriment to affect.
Technically, we don't live once. Technically, we come back.
Okay, we come back. Yeah, you know what I mean, innit? Why are you being so technical with me? Yeah. When you said that, when you interrupt me, I thought I said something very, very
Controversial.
politically wrong, bro. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. So we create that because we start to say, oh, what you only want that? Nah, you know what? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna get you this. Yeah, and then
yeah,
it
yeah,
turns into okay. Then further down the line, you get what you got me a laminate. I wanted a pony, bro. We
yeah, 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 yeah.
So what do you think? How do you think you're going to tackle this when it comes time?
I'm gonna definitely follow your suit, mate.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna like up until the age of 5, 4 or 5. I'm gonna, you know, help choose what it is that we get, and then after that, I'll start asking them what they want, and then I'll make sure that they are not watching Nickelodeon or any of these channels to get any inspiration elsewhere, so that it just comes purely from. But then they'll still get it from their friends and stuff, right? They'll still hear about things from their friends and make decisions of what they want. But yeah, I think we're just gonna yes see how it goes, really.
yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things you can't control it. There's influence from all sides in it, and also
Yeah, bro.
and you can't harbor because there was another thing as well. I've always had this conversation about consoles. Do we get a console now? Do we not? And my wife said, no, no, no. Switch is fine because, but at the same time, if you keep them away from iPads or consoles and things like that, are you
Mm.
are you keeping them from their motor skills in certain ways? Do you understand what I
Yeah,
mean?
the exposure to that, right?
Exposure to iPads, exposure to because they might be learning off iPads and tablets in school at some stage. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
pretty sure they do now, right? Which they do, to be fair. So, and it's like if they can't even unlock this thing or have basic kind of interactions with it and not knowledge of how to use it, then what are we doing? Are we? I don't
Yeah,
know, man. Look, there's no right or wrong for it. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you could do that. You could open up that whole new world to them, and they could be playing games until like 1, 2
yeah,
in the morning,
yeah,
or
yeah,
addicted
yeah,
to it. There's
yeah,
so much addiction to gaming. You know,
yeah. It's true. It's
um,
true.
so yeah, it's one of those ones, man. So yeah, I'll let you know how it is, isn't it? Well, you see.
I will see. I will see firsthand. Yeah. Well, and then do they buy presents for you guys, or do they not buy the presents, but do they like suggest? Do they give you presents?
So what we'll do is we'll ask them. We'll ask each one individually. What do you want to buy for your sibling?
Hmm.
And vice
Okay.
versa. And then
Yeah.
parent will also let them hone it. Have their both of them make a decision on what they want to buy. Mummy or dad. We don't really do presents between us. If I'm honest, we just don't do it anymore
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it's another thing to think about and it's for the kids, and we don't even do it between our siblings anymore. So we used to until everyone got married, and and the kids, and obviously the kids. And once you get married, you've got to think about a whole new family, innit?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that's another club that you've joined.
It's
It's
exactly,
another. It's another. Yeah.
and every club has its own dynamic of how they do things. So we were like, look, man, there's no offense here. Let's clean this dynamic out. And we just literally come over. You know, if you want to buy the kids presents, that's fine. But you know what I was thinking as well the other day? I was saying, which is fine as well, because I'm looking forward to this stage of my life. Yeah. Well, I say that, yeah. But you know, when everyone, all the siblings have their kids, which will be in the next few years probably, or I don't know, yeah. It's like there'll be a big bill in it, obviously, from when my first was born. Like, look, man, in 2015, I bought your kid this, so you got to match that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a hisab, yeah, that you've got to.
It's a decade, almost a decade of hisab, bro. Man. I bought your kid a decade of kids, decade of gifts. So you need to start from the first one to where we're at today, and yeah, hopefully we'll make even.
I think you're gonna have to get them around the table, each one of them, and negotiate. Put some negotiations on.
Do you have your receipts?
Well, Mans will be shaking me down, patting me down at Christmas. Yeah, man. No, it's good though. It's good. It's I don't know. Christmas was. How did you spend Christmas most of the time?
When I was younger,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was similar, right? We didn't really have get gifts for everyone and all of that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I don't have like stark memories of us having like a proper Christmas get together, like how we do it now. It was, especially as we were like when we were kids, it was, yeah, money was tight in it, so it wasn't like, you know, Christmas comes around and kind of goes. I think we just like watch movies and eat and stuff.
Nice.
I don't remember like a Christmas present or anything like that sticks in my mind.
Yeah.
I think once we started working and we got our first jobs, then we would do like Christmas and get things for each other, like the siblings and like for siblings for each other and for our parents. But before that, not really.
Yeah. I think it's the same. Like in my actual immediate household, you know, parents were too busy with the shop and stuff, but we never really celebrated Christmas like that at our house. It was always at my cousin's house. So they'd do it, like they'd have dinner within the means or whatever, and obviously presents, everyone would get presents, and we'd buy presents. But there's quite a few of us as well. So I can imagine actually saying that now, looking at back, like I used to, you know, you don't want to be the only, sometimes I think kids are givers. Does that make sense? Yeah, they want to receive, but they also have that thing in their mind where, oh, I really want to take a present for my cousins, or like. So I used to put pressure on my mum. Oh, can we go out and to get presents? Obviously, yeah. And I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You buy random stuff like but all that stuff adds up, innit? So now I realize actually, you know what? It's an expensive time of year, man. Even for everyone, in the sense that everyone's playing in their own field of buying presents, right? And when you have kids, it's like it's a big pressure. It's a massive pressure, isn't it? Because I don't know, it's one of those times of years where you want everyone to have that same kind of happiness filled kind of experience within reason. But I remember how it was back in the day, man. Like it's tight as well, isn't it?
It's true. Very true.
I had a question.
Go on. Oh, you got a question?
Yeah.
All right, go on.
All right, hit me. From your childhood, what's the best and worst present you've ever got that you remember?
The best present was a Game Boy.
Oh, sick. Nice.
Game Boy was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was over the moon with that, man.
Yeah.
Because I'd been pestering my dad for it for ages.
Yeah.
And then finally got it, and I would just be on that all the time. I think about it now. Is it crazy that it's called Game Boy? Like, doesn't that imply that it's just for boys? Then they did do a Game Girl afterwards.
They did a Game Girl. They did a Game Game Boy Color, Game Boy Color, and then the Game Girl. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I think the Game Boy was the one. And I had like 8 or 9 games. Game Boy was the number one. I think the worst. Do I have a worst gift? I can't really think of something where I was like, oh yeah, this is dead. I was once given. Oh no, I don't even think I.
Now, what's happened here is Raj realised that this gift is too distinctive, and the person listening will know straight away.
It's true, man. It's true. There is a gift. There is a gift, and I'm like, you know, when you get given something, and you're like,
it's okay, bro. You don't need to justify it. Go on.
I'm gonna say it was an item of furniture, and I was like,
how old were you?
Huh?
How old were you?
Nah, I ain't going into any fucking detail here, bro. Yeah, because it's controversial, bro. Yeah, okay. So I got an item of furniture. I am not going to elaborate. If you want to know more, come and find me. We'll talk offline about this shit, okay? Item of furniture that was given to me. I won't say when. And I'm like, nah, man, this is horrendous, yeah? And I was not happy with it. Obviously, you can't say anything. You're just going to be like, oh, wow, this is so nice. I love this. And then I was thinking, okay, this is fucked because obviously if the person who's given this gift comes over and they realize that this gift is not in sight, what's the deal? Because obviously it's an item of furniture, so it should be on display. And it's not on display. It's buried away somewhere. So that is a gift that has not seen the light of day. You can't throw it away because it's a gift. It's been given with, good intentions and stuff, but you've got to know your audience, isn't it? If you're going to give something, I feel like if you're going to give someone a gift that is going to be inside their home, that is like a big deal because they're going to see it every single day. If you give them like a jumper, that goes in the cupboard, right? And it maybe gets worn, maybe it never gets worn, but that's the discretion is with the person, right? If you give them something that is like an item of furniture, that's out all day long for everyone to see. So the stakes are higher. So yeah, if the listeners are considering getting furniture as Christmas gifts, please think wisely because you're going to put unnecessary pressure on your people that you're getting that gift to. Anyway,
so I've gathered.
I'm not taking any questions.
I'm not even okay. I'm not asking questions. I'm making statements here. So I'm guessing you're pretty young, yeah. So you said it's an item of furniture. Oh, did you have to like put down the seats in the car when you took this, or was it already at your house?
No. Huh? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't that big. Oh, it wasn't that big. Fair enough. Yeah.
Have I seen it?
Huh? No, you have not, bro.
Fair enough. All right, cool. We'll leave it there. Last I'm very curious to see what this is.
No, but sometimes there's been more than one occasion. There's been sometimes where I've been given something, but you can't go into detail because someone was like, "Oh my god, that's so rude. That is so rude. I gave that to you because I care about you. I love you, and I gave that to you." Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, think. Is this going to be something nice? Would you like to receive this fucking thing? Right? So I'm like, nah. Sometimes people just give you something which is a gift because it's a gift, not because it has any
meaning.
Kind of like, there's no thought that's got into it. There's no kind of like, oh, this matches this person's personality or this matches the kinds of things that this person likes. It's like, no, I need to go to this event. I can't go empty-handed. So I need to give this gift. And then sometimes people re-gift, bruv. So they'll look around. Sometimes, bruv, I've been given things where, those gift bags. That gift bag has definitely been used. It's not its first rodeo. It's probably gone to like a few different yardies. And now it comes into my house. And you could tell that it's not fresh. When it's a gift bag is crisp and the corners are crisp. And yeah, this has just come from like Clinton's cards, yeah? Nah, bruv. Sometimes you get those ones where this has been all through North London and South, bruv, and now it's coming over to yours.
Well, hold on though. But But the bag could have been from a different gift, but the person didn't want to throw the bag away, right? And
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, but then so you're saying the gift you've got a problem with the gift bag coming to yours, yeah? You're saying that
I
gift
have,
actually
I
needs
have multiple problems with this, right? The main problem is the regifting of something which does not match the personality of the person you are getting it for, right? That's number one.
True.
Number two is you do that, and then on top of it, you give them a bag that you got from Harish Bhai, right? Like last Christmas. Now, I have been guilty of this myself, bro. I'm not going to lie. Okay, there's been situations where like, fuck, I don't have a gift bag. You keep the gift bags because they're expensive, man. They're like 4 or 5 quid, bro. Yeah. So, and you only use them once, you get a gift, and that's fine. So if it looks pristine, I will consider a regifting of it. But the bag, not the gift, the bag. But if it's not, then it's just used for, my my domestics carrying things around the house.
No, man, for me, man, the gift bag is the gift bag. That's gonna get kept, and doesn't matter which corners are. Yeah, it's the gift in there that shouldn't be re-gift. I agree, but the gift bag.
So the gift bag goes around circulation.
The gift bag is going to be circulated, man. You know why? Because it's just the way it is, isn't it?
Do you have this? So you have a gift bag that's like done this round around the fams?
I'm sure.
Or is
no. As in, like, what I mean is, once that gift bag is out of once it's given, it's out of circulation, right? I mean,
okay.
It's just got to not. It can't have holes and tatters in it, otherwise that's just.
Yeah.
I mean, this has got to be.
That's poor form. That's poor form.
As soon as it's given to you, just fold it nicely, and if it's got legs,
put it away.
You put it away, man. It's true though, but yeah, I hear you. I hear you about the regifting of the gift. In it, it is what it is. So, no, it makes sense, man. It makes sense.
I'm gonna ask the question back at you, bro. Yeah,
go on.
I feel like I'm sweating, bro.
Go for it.
That's the question, bro. What's the worst and what's the best and the worst gift?
You know what? Actually, the best gift was my mom and dad bought me when I was about 8 or 9, Scalextrics. It was the best present I ever got. Yeah, as a
Scalextrics was sick.
Yeah, it was sick. It was really good. So that was I remember.
It was the one with the loop.
Yeah,
the car loops.
I don't know if I can't remember if it was the one with the loop or not. It was pretty big. It was a massive box. I think it was. I still remember. I was staying around my friend's house and they bought it. Yeah, I didn't get any presents that year, but she on Christmas Day she brought it with her basically. Yeah, because she was coming for Christmas. And I was like, I was in awe, bro. Imagine a massive box with a massive car in front of it, bro. You know what I mean? Isn't it?
Yeah.
And I just remember I was like, you know what? This has got to be, nothing will ever top this. And to be fair, my reaction, and I'd say even to now, like nothing has topped that for Christmas in terms of, that kiddish feeling about,
that feeling. Yeah.
So that was cool, man. That was really good. And then the worst, bro, it was toothbrush and shoe polish, bro.
What the Wait, hold on. At the same time?
No. So that 2 different years.
Christmas,
shoe polish and toothbrush, bro.
Wait, hold on, wait. 2 different years, but same person giving the gift.
No. You mean the shoe polish and the toothbrush? Yeah, that was the same person. Yeah,
same person.
Yeah, I mean, look,
wait,
hold on. Let me clarify something here. Yeah, that Scalextrics.
I have so many questions.
Around 8 years old, and then this shoe polish thing happened secondary school. Yeah, but I tell you, it's not. It's actually pretty normal it's okay to gift someone an electric toothbrush for Christmas. That's fine. Yeah,
electric toothbrush. Okay,
it's
fair.
Absolutely fine. But this was manual.
Shoe polish.
Yeah, shoe polish.
Oh, was it?
You put it in
why are you adding that disclaimer? So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I dismissed that. Yeah. And then you're like, no, this was manual. Wait, hold on. Wait, so who? Wait. Okay, so wait. Firstly,
no, we're not doing who's yet.
You're not gonna.
We ain't doing no who's, bro. Well, we're doing who's, yeah? You're telling me what that present was, yeah? The one that you got. That would work.
All right, okay. But I could ask you a few questions about it.
Yeah, go on then.
I can ask you. So, What kind of toothbrush was it? And it was just so wait, it was on a separate year. So consecutively, first year was toothbrush, second year was shoe polish.
No, those. I was a bit confused. I thought you meant the Scale Electrics, and the Scale Electrics was 1 year, and then this was the shoe polish and the toothbrush were in the same year, bro. In the
It was the same year.
Yeah.
Same the barber. Wait, so okay. So was it? Did the shoe polish come with a brush?
It came.
Or was it?
Yeah, it was a little leather. It was a little bag. Yeah, with shoe polish, a couple of shoe polish, the brown and the black, and the brush, isn't it?
And then a toothbrush, but with no toothpaste.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, toothbrush with no toothpaste. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
That is.
Imagine that. Yeah, you're 11, 12. Yeah, you're excited. You've been waiting. Bro, 25 days. Yeah, because you got off on.
No, bro, not 25. You've been waiting the entire year.
Yeah.
Christmas is.
No, but the anticipation to Christmas when you start.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
End of
It
November.
starts.
December.
Yeah. End of start. Yeah.
And then you're waiting. Well, whereas for us now, Christmas is it's already here. You know, because you stopped working there a few days later.
Yeah.
And you're anticipating. You know, and then you open it up, bro, and I'm like. And imagine the acting you have to do, and the thank yous you have to say. You know that awkward thank you where you've got that lump in your throat. Yeah, it's like Santa's jammed coal down your throat, and you can't say thank you or anything. Yeah, you have to look the person in the eye and give him a hug.
Bro, that is a re-gift, or that is man's leaving the house in a hurry and thinking, "Fuck, we need to get him something." Or shoe polish up in you.
And you know what I did with the shoe polish? I used that motherfucker. I was like,
utility, bro.
I used it, man. But do you remember? I think that's if you needed shoe polish.
You polished. You needed. You definitely needed shoe polish. Like back in the day, like that was part of your because you would get in trouble. We'd get in trouble at school if your shoes were just not kept.
At uni as well, we had shoe polish, right? We always clean, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, though. I don't know if that person knew that about me or my love for shoe polish started at that point because I was like,
I might as well get on it.
I used to go to the point, for school on a Sunday when I was getting my stuff ready to polish my belt, bro. I think I had too much shoe polish. I used to polish.
So wait, this started an addiction for you, bro.
Bob, it started so much of an addiction that my dad probably he used to give me his shoes. Polish my shoes. Like his sister's like a hotel, you leave your shoes outside my bedroom. Buff my shoes. Wearing his bloody, was it? Tatas. What is it? No. Is it?
I don't know, bro. The what? His shoes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What do Indians wear, man? The ones from India, bro. Those shoes, but they're the brand.
Bata. Tata's the fucking. They make cars.
I know. I knew that was wrong as soon as I fucking said it. Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, bro. That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. That was it.
So then you used to start. So that started you into like this whole.
Yeah,
you know, you just polish things.
Shoe polish cartel, bro. But yeah, man. Imagine that, man.
But you know what? I was given. I gave a talk at university once. This was in Estonia, and I was given a gift, which was like this nice. It was like a nice leather tube, and I opened it up, and it was shoehorn, shoe polish, buffer, and like a cloth just to kind of like wipe down the shoe. But it was like a shoe polish that you could use for any shoe, right? Like it doesn't have color in it. It just kind of like rebuffs the shoe. That was actually I really like. I still use that to this day because it's a nice compact tube, and I can take it like if I'm going somewhere or if I'm going to a wedding or something. I take that and it's all nice and useful. So if it's done like that, then I think it can actually be a good gift.
Bruv, the thing is, you were in your 30s or late 20s when you got that. Yeah, I was 11. I mean, an 11-year-old. Yeah, what are they most likely to want? Do you understand what? It's
Not
not.
shoe polish, bro.
And also, it's a different case because these guys don't know you. Yeah, but they're thinking of you as a man, right? And you're like, men will use shoe polish. It's a nice little gift. It's nice,
Yeah.
you know, you're like
Little man, young man,
a
innit?
young
Young
man
man.
kind of thing, man of today. Yeah, you know, like you wear shoes. Yeah, obviously at 11 I do wear shoes, but the last thing, I mean, they're battered. I play football. I used to play football at lunchtime in my shoes, bro. Yeah, I mean that's it. So what I'm trying to say is, when you know the person, you should think.
You should, yeah, you should. I mean, that's the same as what I was saying, right? Like, the gift has to have some. It has to be some thought that goes into it.
Yeah.
But it's hard work, man.
But at the same time, you know, you give the benefit of the doubt to say maybe that person saw you in a different light as a man, and that you needed shoe polish in your life. You know, does that make sense? And actually, I'm gonna flip it. As funny as it is, I did use it, and I did learn how to use shoe polish. So you know what I mean. Innit?
You know, maybe it did make
man.
you man.
It's
bro.
true, man. It's true. I think men should know how to clean their own shoes, man. You know,
It's true.
You know, buff their shoes and
true.
stuff. So
It's
there's a
important skill.
Yeah, exactly.
It's I hate doing that though. It's so like I would always get the clumps would end up everywhere when I'd be buffing the shoes, man.
Yeah.
I'd have to go like in the porch or even go outside because I was too paranoid of getting those little clumps like on the floor, on the carpet, or anything like that.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I've got since we're talking about shoe polish, I don't know how this has bloody gone, bro. Yeah, I did not anticipate this. Yeah. So Canary Wharf is a place where shoes, you know, there's, you know, abundance of shoes, isn't it? Bankers, etc. Right. So when I first started, when we first moved to Canary Wharf, you come out, you know, when you go down to lunch, as you come down this tunnel into the mall, the first thing you see is there's a mobile shoe care place where you sit up onto this high chair kind of thing, and you put your shoe, and he'll clean, you know, he'll obviously buff your shoes. And so one day I was like, I think I had a wedding the next day or something, and I was wearing my shoes. I didn't have any other shoes to change into. Normally I just like to leave them there because, you know, there's people out there who love that kind of thing where they're sitting up on that high thing and then they're getting their shoes buffed while they're wearing them, right? But I didn't. I was like, you know what? I need to get shoes. So I was like, let's just do it. Yeah, what could, you know? Yeah. Oh, look at you, bro. Why are you getting comfortable? Yeah, and then
I always find those things super awkward. I've never done it.
I find it so awkward.
God.
I found it. It was awkward from the point, but I had to get these done. Yeah, and I knew it would save me time. It was like a $5 or, you know, what is $5 or $10? I don't know what it was. Yeah, but anyway, sat up there, and the guy was really nice. He was like, you go to what, just a buff? I was like, yeah, because just polish. He goes, do you want any? And the thing is, he goes, how shiny do you want? A medium shine, matte?
Oh damn!
There's an art to it. Everything's got an art to it. You might think it's that, and he was like, fair. So I'm sitting there, yeah, and then he starts doing his thing, right? And then
was it ticklish?
I did no. It's none of that. It's just that the influx of people walking past, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. They weren't paying you no mind or whatever. But then the influx of my colleagues walking past, going in and out of because that's the entrance, you know. And I didn't anticipate that, and they were like, fancy pants, and then they were look. They were like, is it your lunch break over? Yeah. And all that kind of stuff, yeah. I was like, oh, shit. Like, you understand what I mean, innit? It's just that one of those things, yeah. Just... because people are going in and out to get their lunch, right? And
I thought you said you went at the end of the day. So lunchtime, you're like, I need to go and get this shit sorted.
No,
and so you went.
End of day is even worse because if you're walking, actually, your sister used to work in Canary Wharf, right?
She would have been like,
yeah. So if you ask her how busy it got at the end of the day to go down to the Jubilee Underground, right? You would see people that you probably, you know what I mean? You're sitting there on the side getting your shoes.
Did you hide your face?
Nah, there's nowhere to hide, bro. Yeah, I just felt like getting this guy to hurry up and get it done. That was the first and last time, man. I was like, this is not for me. I felt like making a complaint to say, why can't you have this thing in a corner somewhere? But it's cool.
Could you have asked? Could you have been like, oh, can you just can you take the shoes? I'll just be on the side.
On the box in Canary Wharf in the mall, bro. Well, I think that's even worse. But people going downstairs, mix downstairs in his top.
Eating a sandwich.
Yeah, eating a sandwich. Oh man,
I've never heard that, bro.
yeah,
That's hilarious,
Yeah,
man.
they're all-
They have that at the airport as well.
yeah. I think the airport's okay. Yeah, just when you're doing it. It was, and also the funny thing was, the shoes weren't even worth the polish. Yeah, they weren't that expensive, to be fair. But they were very dear to me. Oh man, yeah, man.
Oh god, that's good, man. Damn, yeah, that shoe polish strand of story took us in a new place, man. Had no expectation with that.
And look, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, man. And that's what I think. I think what we've learned is every man or boy needs shoe polish, and parents should buy Netflix.
It's true. There's no. I think we started this podcast episode with a very different mindset on shoe polish as a gift, and I think we're ending it on one where it's okay and it's acceptable, and in fact, it should be encouraged.
I'll tell you what,
You know.
yeah, we should be getting royalties for the influx of Netflix sales and shoe polish sales following this episode, bro.
Was it that? Was it the shoe polish that? Because they have the like the tube ones that you have like the gel inside it, or they have the old school like the clay kind of like clumpy ones.
It's clumpy one, man.
Okay,
but there's also a it was called Kiwi. Shout out Kiwi.
Yeah, Kiwi. Yeah. Shout out Kiwi.
Yeah, it was
most obscure shout outs this week, bro.
It was them, man. That's what it was. Kiwi. Yeah.
That smell, bro. That smell is unmistakable.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know it.
I don't even know what they put in shoe polish. Is that something? Is that a product which needs to be innovated? I don't think so, man. Like it's still the same.
It's still the same
as it was when we were kids.
Even that's
like obviously there's like the gel versions and stuff, but if you want the basics, that is still available.
And the sponge, remember?
Oh yeah, the sponge. Yeah.
Back to black sponge, yeah. And that's another thing as well, right? It's still that one. There's two things which are still old school, which you'd still go for. Obviously, a classic shoe polish that someone does like that. The service basically of a shoe polish, yeah, when you're on the go, and also a hot towel shave.
Oh yeah, hot towel shave.
Back in the day, man thing, innit?
Yeah.
Which
I want to. Have you ever got one?
I've never. I've got a hot towel shave, but not clean. Like what I mean, innit? Not clean.
Oh, right,
basically.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a good shout. It's a good shout.
I need to do that.
Maybe we should do a pod while we're getting a hot towel shave.
We're getting You just hear like buzzing, bro. It'll be very annoying for our listeners. They'll be like, "What is this? These idiots? They're stretching this too far." I think we're at time, man. This was an interesting one, man. This was an unconventional episode. I don't think we had any idea that it will end up where it ended up, but it was. I found it entertaining.
Yeah.
Hopefully our listeners are still listening and they haven't switched off me like that. You guys had a good run. This is episode number 24. So basically, if you start listening from episode 1 to end of this one, you can listen to us for a full day.
That's a good point. Maybe just a little bit over.
So yeah,
God help you.
Yeah, God help you. God help you. Thank you everyone for listening. Please please continue to support us, and we really would love feedback. If you have any questions that you would like us to answer, please write in. We have anonymous feedback. We have an email address which is in our description, and we also have obviously message on Instagram. So happy to talk over anything that you would like us to discuss or anything you would like us to weigh in on. And I think, Mick, do you have any shout outs? I think you want to reconfirm the shout outs that you gave earlier to the big brands.
Oh yeah, shout out Kiwi, shout out Netflix.
Is there any actual humans that you want to shout out?
Shout out Skeletrix.
Skeletrix.
Game Boy, Game Girl. No, I don't have any shout outs this week, man, if I'm honest.
Okay.
No shout outs this week. But shout out to every listener that keeps listening and keeps sending us feedback. We really appreciate it. This doesn't have legs without you guys listening. So thank you.
It's true. Yeah. If you stopped listening, we would stop podcasting. So please keep it coming in.
And also, if we stop podcasting, that means we spend another hour with our wives. So I'm only kidding, guys. I'm only kidding.
That's hilarious.
We've got. So, do you want to give a bit of before we lock off? Isn't the next episode number 25?
Oh yeah, it is. So it's a special one, and we have some very, very special guests on that one. I don't know. Do you want to give it away, or do you want to keep it as a surprise?
We'll keep it a surprise.
Okay, 2 very special guests. And yeah, looking forward to it because it will be very different to anything we've done before. 25, bruv. I can't believe we made it. Yeah. Our goal was to do 10.
Mate, can't keep the mic off us.
No, you can't. This is it. Once you start, you can't stop, man. Like you and your shoe polish. All right. Thank you for listening. See you later, people. Bye.